In the winter of 1920, Herbert Fleishhacker was the most powerful banker in San Francisco. He was known for one thing, being the nicest man in banking. He gave loans on handshakes. He never pressured debtors. He wanted to be loved by everyone. By 1932, his niceness had cost him his fortune, his family's reputation, and landed him in a legal nightmare. His mistake? He confused social harmony with social power. You are likely making the same mistake right now. You think your niceness is a shield, but in the cold math of human nature, it is a target. Today, we aren't just talking about psychology, we are providing a surgical intervention. We are going to look at why your agreeableness is a bug in your operating system and how to patch it before you're deleted. Chapter 1. The respect gap. Why does nice fail? Because nice is a strategy of conflict avoidance, not moral superiority. When you agree with someone just to keep the peace, you aren't being kind, you are being dishonest. You are lying about your boundaries to avoid the discomfort of a confrontation. The world senses this dishonesty. In Machiavellian terms, this is known as the virtue of the vulnerable. If you lack the power to say no, your yes is mathematically worthless. It's like a person with no money saying they choose to live a minimalist life. You didn't choose it, you're just broke. True, quiet patterns of power emerge when you are capable of being a storm, but you choose to be a breeze. If you aren't capable of the storm, you aren't a breeze, you're just a draft. People don't respect a draft, they just close the window to get rid of it. Chapter 2. The Lion's Choice. Consider the story of an executive we'll call Julian. Julian was the office saint. He stayed late to fix other people's mistakes. He never took credit because he didn't want to seem arrogant. He waited patiently for his turn. One day, a junior employee, someone Julian had mentored, was promoted over him. When Julian asked his boss why, the answer was chilling. "Julian, you're great at doing the work, but we need a leader people are afraid to disappoint." No one is afraid to disappoint you. That is the respect gap. By being nice, Julian had trained everyone to treat him like furniture. You don't notice the chair until it breaks. You don't respect the person who has no edge. Julian didn't become a villain, he became strategic. He realized that a lion is moral because he could kill, but chooses peace. Julian started by reclaiming his teeth. He stopped justifying his time. He started letting silence do the heavy lifting in meetings. 6 months later, he wasn't just promoted, he was the most respected man in the building. Chapter 3. The 24-hour shift. I want you to test this theory tomorrow. We call this the neutrality shift. To move from pawn to player, you must strip away the agreeableness toxins from your language. For the next 24 hours, you are forbidden from using 3 specific phrases. First, does that make sense? When you say this, you are begging for validation. You are asking for permission to be right. Stop, state your point, and let it hang in the air. Second, sorry, just checking in. You are apologizing for taking up space. You aren't checking in, you are following up. Own the request. Third, I might be wrong, but this is a preemptive surrender. If you think you might be wrong, wait until you are sure. Otherwise, speak with the authority of the pattern you see. The experiment. When someone asks you for a favor that drains you, use the pregnant pause. Look them in the eye, count to 3 in your head, and say, "That doesn't work for me." No explanation, no apology, just the boundary. Watch how they react. They will be shocked, yes, but they will suddenly start treating your time like a limited, high-value resource. Chapter 4. The Unfuckwithable Mindset. The transition from nice to formidable isn't about growing a cold heart. It's about growing a spine. Machiavelli's ultimate secret wasn't that he wanted leaders to be cruel. It was that he wanted them to be unfuckwithable. You can be the person who helps others. You can be the person who loves deeply. But you must also be the person who can walk away and never look back. The moment the world knows you are willing to walk away, you become the most powerful person in the room. Nice is a cage. Strategic respect is the key. Go out there, be fair, be disciplined, but never, ever be just nice.